So why have we made such big investments in our film production industry in Canada since 2010? Because we believe that by being the strongest company of its kind, with the most depth and breadth of products, but most importantly, the best people, the best trained people, the most engaged employees, we feel that that's the way we should go. We don't want to be all things to all people. So the money we're spending on our core business and bringing in products that are unique to whites, that are exclusive to whites, and that's how we're going to, that's how we see the future. There are a couple of examples of equipment that we're particularly proud of. One is our in-house camera car. That camera car, it took us so long to build it. It took so much money to build it. If we had to do it again, we wouldn't. But now that we've done it, it's one of a kind. It would be way too expensive to do it again. That camera car, as Leonard Chapman told me in Los Angeles, Leonard Chapman is the gold standard, he says, your camera car is the best in the world because it's designed from the ground up. And so I would say, out of all the cool toys we have, I'd say that camera car, probably my favorite because we designed it, we engineered it, we developed it, and we built it in-house. And in terms of the other cool stuff, I love the techno cranes. Barry Wells over at White's TCC, we're very lucky to have him as a part of our company, but they have the most fun over there at White's TCC. They get to play around with these telescopic cranes and all this cool technology, but I love those cranes. The workmanship that goes into that, and knowing a little bit about how they're manufactured. They're manufactured in Czech Republic. And the owner of the company is a owner-manager, and he lives in Germany, but he's engaged with his business. So what they've been able to do with that techno crane, it's the gold standard, and we're the people in Canada that have it. So there's other cool items too. We're very blessed with having so much support from suppliers, manufacturers. We got about 40 or 45 of them. Blows me away. It's the middle of February. People schlep up here, they book, they cost them money, time, and they all come. So it's very flattering. Well, we like to improve every year. This is number 14. And, we always try and add some cool things to it. This year, obviously, we have the increased space. We've got White's LES displaying. We've got White's TCC displaying. So the luxury of having a 35,000 square foot space to do the trade show in is something new this year. But yeah, you can never rest in your laurels in this business. So we got to figure out a way to not necessarily make it bigger, but just add some things to it. And we'll do that. We just don't want it to become, it's got to be a very focused show. And we don't want, we don't have audio here, because most of the audio technicians own their own equipment. So what's the point of displaying audio when the sound people buy their gear, they roll it in and out of set? In previous years we've had audio, but it never made a lot of sense to me. So this year we don't have audio by design. Well, over the last 2 years, year and a half, we bought 2 companies that we felt could complement us. One was Telescopic Camera Crane out of Vancouver. That company is now called White's Telescopic Camera Crane. And the other one is White's Location Equipment Supply. The company was called Location Equipment Supply, managed by a gentleman by the name of Paul Potvin. And I think that what that's doing for us, I don't really believe that bigger is better all the time. Usually, problem is, the bigger a company gets, the less engaged. This is not always the case, but I've seen it in the past. The bigger a company gets, the less engaged they are with their employees, the further away they are from their clients. And I'm not big on vertical integration. There are companies that are doing it. I would rather be horizontally integrated, where we're building from the core out. So we're adding products and services and people that complement our business. So we have no plans to be vertically integrated. We have no plans to be in on post-production or camera or on-set data management. Let other people do that, but we want to focus on what we do best. We want to continue to be market leaders, because I don't believe you can do everything well at the same time. So for us, we've chosen that route. It's not necessarily the right route, but for us, it's the right route.